Number 1, step forward and say the line.
MOPA is the best one.
In English, please.
MOPA is the best museum ever.
Back to your place. Number 2, step forward and say the line.
MOPA is the best museum ever!
Yeah, what's so funny? What's so funny, tough guy? Want me to come in there?
No, wait!
Okay, so the plan is we're gonna grab the moon rock, and then we're gonna get a lot of money out of this place.
This isn't the Air and Space Museum.
It's not.
It's not.
Well, there's like pictures of air and space.
That's photos. That's not Air and Space. Go check.
Darn it.
Well,
So this isn't the Air and Space Museum.
What is
but
it?
It's the Museum of Photographic Arts.
Yeah, you're right.
guess-
It doesn't seem very appealing at all. This is the Museum of Photographic Arts. And this is an Air and Space.
So what's so special about the Museum of Photographic Arts?
Yeah. I don't know. What's so appealing about this?
I mean, I saw a nice gift shop right over there with everything I could want, but I need a different pair of keys for that.
Yeah. The only thing I'm concerned about is just the appeal for younger audiences in this museum.
Wait. We're in the middle of a heist, and we're discussing what little kids want. Middle of a heist.
It's a legitimate issue that needs to be discussed.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it a legitimate concern?
You know why
at
I'm
this very
concerned?
moment?
You know why I'm concerned?
Why?
Because there's nothing worth stealing.
Do we have to discuss this right now?
Yes, we have to discuss
Right
this.
now.
Right now.
Right now.
Yes.
What if somebody just comes in with a coffee mug and just happens to work here and notices two robbers hugging each other in the middle of the room discussing what they should steal?
I don't know.
So, what you guys doing?
We're not hugging at an
Art gallery, and you know, after it's closed, robbing it in robbers' clothes except for its homeless cabin.
It's not homeless. My grandmother made this.
So how's your day?
Well, that is pretty good so far. So, who's robbing the place?
Yeah.
Okay, so we were supposed to go in there, and we were supposed to steal the moon rock. Ow!
Look, man, I don't know what you think, but Mopa ain't got nothing worth stealing in the first place.
What do you mean Mopa's got nothing worth stealing?
Okay, so, the second you walk in there, well, what is there? There's pictures of explosions, and that's it.
Yeah, it's like the entrance could use like some pizzazz.
Unless you title it Michael Bay, nobody's walking in there.
But like, if you walk in there, you want something people can talk about, something that they can like talk about with their friends,
And all you got is pictures of lighthouses and old cars.
All right, well, you're the smart guy. What can we do? What do you think? You think we just shut it down? You think it's a piece of crap, or just close the doors, burn it to the ground for like the insurance money?
See, you need more pizzazz. You need it to be worth something, and something to worth steal. Just, you know, personal input.
But we're not stealing anything. Okay, we're not stealing anything, even if you guys do make modifications. But I do think that we should open MOPA up to a more youthful audience.
Why just a youthful audience? I mean, there's more than just youth that needs to be coming to museums.
Well,
There's the
a
people.
wider audience by allowing more local photographers to participate in being part of the museum's exhibition.
As a matter of fact, it has to be more interactive and engaging, period.
Can you explain that period to me again?
Here, I'll wait till it hits you, then I'll explain it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure I get what you mean, interactive.
It's such a lonely, empty place with not much to be filled up in the first place, and it's just photographs of what? I mean, there was a scooter's bearings that were just kind of oily. That's not a very fascinating picture.
I think that what he means by interactive is to allow submissions from local photographers, and like in terms of like a competition, to like have your work displayed within the Museum of Photographic Arts. Therefore, people can walk in from the community and say, "Oh, my friend took that picture," or "My uncle took that picture," and so forth. Because it brings us together more as a community, because it's people we know in that museum, not some sort of obscure photographer that we don't know.
And more interactive exhibits, such as a Red Room, or showing historical artifacts of photography that are worth a lot of money, that if someone ever just happened to break into there, it'd actually be worth selling a little. But
all right, you got
history. There's no history.
I think if you give us the opportunity to work with the museum, we can make it better for everyone.
All right, and you'll come back and steal everything?
No. I won't. I don't know about this guy. I don't even know him.
All right. Well,
I've
Doctor
known
Who
him
here
since
couldn't murder
elementary
you both.
school.
Hey Tiffany, I'm really bored. What should we do today?
I have no idea. Let's go down to a museum.
Oh, a museum, huh?
Yeah, it'll be fun. I want to do something interactive, fun, and appeals to my interest.
Tiffany, don't you remember anything from that survey that we did after our field trip to a museum last week?
No, I missed that trip, remember?
Well, let me inform you. Only 37% of teens ages 13 through 20 have interest in museums. In fact, out of that 37%, only 23% go to museums by themselves or with friends, while 60% go with family or for school, leaving the remainder 17% to go for some other reason or not to go at all.
What? You don't say.
Yes, in addition, you said you wanted to do something interactive, fun, and appealing to your interests. Well, a museum is not it. Only 18% of teens think that museums are either fun or interesting, and only 25% say that museums appeal to their interests or inspires them. In a survey size of over 300 teens, one of the top things that teens wanted was more interaction from a museum. So are you sure that you want to go to a museum?
You know what? Maybe not right now. They have some serious changes to make.
When you think of museum, right? Art museum, you think of just like benches, pictures, and it's where people sit down and stare at pictures and maybe talk to each other about said picture, stuff like that.
I imagine the Museum of Photographic Arts to be a place where old people go to to really just to kill their time and see beautiful pictures they might want to buy.
When I hear the museum, it makes me feel like the old things that, the old things like long time ago, the things that they put in there.
I could do so. I mean, people that already like photography, why not?
To me, when it comes to like a museum, I think it's in concept and the word itself, they're outdated, right? So like museums, people don't like sit around and be like, I'm bored too. You want to go to the museum? Yeah, but because museums, they may be educational or some sort, but still it's just, there's nothing really much to do besides sit and stare.
Like, for some of the pictures, it was for older people? that like younger people don't really see.
Photographic art is the art and appreciation of it, and a photographic museum is just a museum with photographs. I think I really don't have a connection to it, because my connection is only to computers and technology and urbanization. That's all I have.
Before coming to the, I imagine MOPA to be like one of those sit and stare museums, which I kind of got when I walked in here. I walked in and sit and stare. You had the benches and stuff, you had like the occasional video and then like photos. I looked at the photos just as I would, and they cut them off as, they're nice.
More modern pictures that that teenagers and younger people would like to see.
I'm not trying to hate or discourage people from going to MOPA, but from my personal view, if it's someone older, I would say it's great if you want to, like, if you can understand it. It's great if you can understand and appreciate those photos. But to my friend, I would say, dude, it's dry. You don't want to go. There's nothing interesting about it. There's a couple of naked photos, but that's about it. My name is Danny Nguyen, and I'm 16 years old, and I'm going to be explaining my dream museum. To the left entrance, you will see a maze with photographs on the walls. In the center of the room, you have a tree for hanging art. It's for people to put their hang their art pieces or photographs or objects. To the right of that, you will see a TV, a slideshow for 1,000 pictures, just explaining how art went through, like how the oldest art to the newest art, going in a style like that.
Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him 2 lips like roses and clover. Then tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman.
And you can see before and now pictures, before and now photos. These photos would be a photo of 1970, and right next to that we see the same photo but taken in the year 2014 to compare the differences and see how much we changed and how technology changed.
That I've ever seen. Give him the word that I'm not a rover. Then tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone. Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
This is a really big factor that I really want to show. Have a wall where people can put their own paintings or own photographs to find new artists, to get themselves out there, to get the community involved in the museum as well. And it's a great way to show new art styles or art pieces and how people created them and how they got them. Mr. Sandman, bring us a dream. Give him a pair of eyes with a come hither gleam. Give him a lonely heart like Pagliacci, and lots of wavy hair like Liberace. Sandman, someone to hold would be so peachy before we're too old. Please turn on your magic.
Mr. Sandman, bring us our dream.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Sable. I now will tell you about my dream museum. Before you enter the museum, I have the big symbol up on the door, which say welcome to the museum. Inside of the museum, I have the big picture painting of the tree, and which next to the museum store on the left side. This painting will make people more welcome and interested. Gallery side, I have the different painting with color on the wall according to the galleries. And at the right side, I have the free picture taking. And at the back side of the museum, I have the swimming pool painted with art. The left side, swimming pool, I have the restroom. The right side, I have the chair for the people to relax. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Feel energized and make a difference in the way that you feel, the way that you feel someone else. And if you wanna feel love, love, if you wanna feel love, if you wanna feel love, love, if you wanna feel
Jordan.
I'm Tiffany, and we're going to be telling you suggestions that we made with our friend Veronica. More galleries for young children ages 12 and under, so that they could see pictures their own age.
Add hands-on activities, ages 1 through 6, so it inspires younger audiences.
3 more, put more appropriate / kid-friendly pictures, ages 12 and under.
Put extra videos on artists, so it explains how they decided to take the picture.
Right. Have tour guides if they don't want to read, or if they want more information about it, then the tour guides can tell them about the picture's history or anything that they want to know.
Number 6, add audio tours so you just don't have to read a long paragraph of the description.
About the pictures. So, like, take out the not important parts in the paragraph and put important parts that they'll want to keep reading about. Or 8 pictures on the wall before you pay, so that they know what they're going to be paying for, instead of just wasting their money and like going.
Number 9, add history about the museum so people know how it someone started it.
10, history about the pictures, so they know when they were made and how they were made, stuff like that.